50 as a rogue. 65. Tempt it. I mean, for true end game, you might want a spreadsheet if you're min maxing. Yeah, I think yeah. That's also a fair statement. Paragon. +5 dexterity, +5 dexterity, +5 strength. Interesting. Final point into siphoning. Wait, we don't get a... Oh. Point goes into this then. Interesting. So I guess we get the rest of the points from the renowned regions. I think that'll be a bit accurate. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I guess normal. Huh. Comes to making a unique build. Twisting blades. 100% bonus. Mission system provides a vast amount of character power. Magic nodes to more powerful rare and legendary nodes. As you pass towards legendary nodes, you can prioritize damage, dexterity, resistance, and life. This is below tricks of the trade. Insert control. Purchase all nodes providing intelligence in a radius range with additional bonus. How does... Switch glyphs. Hermit, Ruin, Skill, Slayer. Radius. Oh, this is what we're looking for then. Plus 25 intelligence. Purchase in radius range. It's along the right side. Oh, okay. Crime. Resilience. Flawless. Skillful. Glyph socket. And lawless nearby. 100 armor plus 10 dexterity. Damage, max HP. Interesting. Gate nodes allow you to attach additional Paragon boards. Most ARPGs do. PoE, Diablo, Lost Ark. I haven't really seen other newer ones, admittedly. Alright, let's get moving. Guess we'll go back to this. I guess we'll head to the quest area, and then we'll head up to where the stronghold will be located, I'm guessing. Oh, you can't get access to that. We take the scenic route. Yep, stronghold is nearby. Will they immediately send you in? Yeah, I'll immediately send you in it. Until you unlock it. Can I exit out once I go in? Looks like you can. Support beam. Come back to this. Onyx Watchtower. Okay, I'll just have the icon. Okay, cool. I'm not ready yet. Thank you. Alright, look over here. Eventually around here, I guess. That's where we're looking. I love having the ability to skip some terrain limitations. And just blinking up there. It's kind of nice. I'm not ready. If I'm being honest.
No, I never should have swiped that bloody thing from Get Bardu. I won't let it take me.
Alright, looks like that went pretty well.
Evil lurking within. Andrea says she found it in Ket Bardu.
Iron chunks. Looks like we're good. What is this? Scorched Depths. Thank you. Thank you. Pale tongue, nice. No spot to truly traverse down there, so we have to go down maybe? Oh, we're back to 120, nice. That up. Go down here. Alright, got it. Strength. Let's see, I guess go down this way. Is that where we're going? Yeah, I guess we are going that way. Baby explore. I guess we go look up and check the right. Get that exploration too. So how we looking? Just need 210 points to get the rest of that bonus. Nice. What's here? Druid. Barbarian. Nice. Dexterity again, nice. Alright, so we are more in this direction. It's gonna be another spot. Probably close to here. Oh, let's pick that up. World Boss Slayer. Willpower this time. We'll check to the left then. Get exploration over there. Wow, you barely even, like, what kind of acknowledgement was that? There we go. That's what I was expecting. What am I gonna do with that? I guess head in this direction. What's this again? Next skill cooldown. Agility. Unit, ultimate. I guess this is, unless I had like concealment, that's kind of not useful. Let's see what we got here. Bonus attack speed. That's more like in this area. Yeah. Not too many people here. Oh, right on cue, huh? Cue. Today is Wednesday. Game 3. Critical game 3. See how we hold up. If we come out pretty assertive, I think we have a pretty shot. Like, I don't think Denver would come out as passive as they did in game 2. I think they were kind of like caught feeling themselves a little too much. Especially like all the interviews in the world were like hitting them. Their main yeah, like Aaron Gordon or KCP. I'm also curious if Bam leaves the floor and we have Cody Zeller in, why not also insert Kevin Love in that period? Because we don't use Kevin Love enough. And then just having Cody Zeller to deal with Jokic himself is kind of like
good of you to come.
But it also technically baits them into
Elias is here.
Jokic is the only player rolling. He has the only advantage. Let's keep feeding him. We'll lose our rhythm, but hey, we're still scoring.
We can't get through.
So it could possibly feed that narrative
Can.
from the Heat's perspective.
Sure. How many messages did I send? Huh? How long has Oyun been missing? Trapped in there with those butchers? She may be the only one left who knows of the tunnel.
If she's still alive, if this tunnel exists at all.
You don't trust me.
Of course not. You're a thief. Useful years ago, true. But it's clear you have some other reason to seek this Oyun.
Not your business.
If I were to look for Oyun, where would I start?
She has a house in the market square. We were supposed to meet there before, but I couldn't get close.
Tried to come back alive. Not convinced this Oyun is worth the risk, but perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
Yeah. Have a little faith for once, old man.
Okay, I guess we just go in. Interesting way to set this up as a dungeon. Does give it a lot of depth. Makes the area look a bit more unique too. God dang. Could go up there. Let's check back and look in this direction. Thank you. Oof. Some chunky hits. Oh man, siphoning is so satisfying. Pick that up. The gold. Pick that up. This is technically filled out, so yeah, we'll keep going up. Close the door. Still here, probably. Alright. Keep going this way. Yep, keep going up. Diagonal up. Nice.
Need more time.
Alright. Go up this way. Can't reach me. Took double overpower shots. Looks like we're in the right area. Good. That's fine. Let's look up here real quick. Look to my right. Oops.
No, don't let them get me. Thank you.
Have you seen someone named Oyun?
I don't know. The cannibals are rounding everyone up, killing, feasting. But a few, they drag away. The prisons, I heard. Why would these monsters keep anyone alive?
The prisons. Maybe there's a chance Oyun lives.
Which way would we go? See what's over here real quick then. Alright, we just connected that. So we could just go straight up. To the right. Go up further, see what's here. Check these bodies, see if... or not. Oh, we got some bonus gold. Nice. Good crit. Over here, nothing. Guys, keep going diagonal then. Nice. Alright, head in this direction. Nice. Teleporter. I'm gonna be sitting down for a while. Double overpower proc. Got a daze mixed in there.
I need more time.
Nice. Oh, this guy just jumped in there. Got a lot of overpower procs in that room. Alright, go up here. Oh my goodness, Dr. Devastation. I appreciate the gifted subs, dude. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Hope Hump Day is treating you well, dude. How's your Wednesday? Hope that you are too. So far so good. So far so good. Nothing too crazy. Officially Saturday was my announcement of being a coach of a club team for Frisbee. And then yesterday was my first time, like, I guess it would be fair to say my first practice as a coach officially. So it was pretty nice. Went pretty well. Explaining certain concepts to players who weren't there Saturday for things we worked on. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, being full-time does allow a little bit more flexibility in that realm. What you been up to, Dr. Devastation? You have any plans for the rest of the day, or are you just chilling out? Have you been playing Diablo at all? Just floating above water, just getting some work done. What type of work you got today, if you don't mind me asking? What you doing? Punisher. Getting work finished so I can soon. I teach, so a lot of grading. Whew. Whew. You just brought me flashbacks of me assisting some of my some of my teachers in high school. When I was part of the Spanish Honor Society, we had to do community service, and that part of that fulfillment was assisting with grading. So a lot of times where I was just like, man, 2 hours of grading. But the teachers were like always super grateful that they got any type of help in that realm. I just got worried because like sometimes my Spanish was not the best. So sometimes I see something and it's like, oh, this looks like it could technically be right, but I'm not too sure. I guess we'll go into the main area. What type of subjects do you teach, or is it just one main subject for you? Oh, you're gonna sit down for a while. Sorry, bud.
Who's there?
Oh, you.
You're not him.
Just keeps everything a bit more balanced. Yeah.
The child.
My worst fear was to mess up, and then the teacher has to go back and retract the steps I made. That was always my biggest fear.
We'll see her soon. We need to get through the market.
I know another way. It's safer. The old prison wing. It was sealed off years ago after an earthquake.
Where did the cannibals come from?
Secret path.
Here. They were prisoners. I overheard them talking about a new age to come and the man who would bring it.
Iron Maidens.
I think he
Got some
turned
bonus.
them into these monsters.
Mostly just English, like early writing and research. So my biggest thing is just sources. Oh man. Your biggest battle lately must have been, unless it's been handwritten, it's probably dealing with chat GBT. Oh man, that's been like Gotham's reckoning for a lot of teachers lately.
They won't stop feeding us. Fruit and honey, bread and wine. Ah, I tried to resist, but they force it down my throat. Everything hurts. can't eat anymore. But they won't.
Who knew
stop
AI would be
feeding us
so devastating?
fruit and honey, bread and wine. Ah, I tried to resist, but they force it.
The wall ahead. That used to be the entrance to the old prison wing.
That up.
Can you break through?
Oh. Had one where they ousted themselves in the essay, another that turned in one written by ChatGPT, and then the second essay explaining how it would be bad using it was interesting. So when you read that one, what was your thought process? You're like, well, they did this and that. Like, they still technically put in the work for it. Did it seem obvious that they were written by ChatGPT? Or do you look at another program to kind of filter out, like, oh, this was obviously used from ChatGPT? I don't know what the process that could be utilized for that. That's pretty cool nonetheless. Seriously. It sucks, but the fact that the student took an extra step to still fulfill the assignment, IT was very confusing, and I had to give them credit because they used it as a source, so that helped out a lot. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So that means teachers in all different levels will have to start getting training and IT related stuff and how to utilize, like, reverse finding the source, reverse engineering, like discovering the source of ChatGPT being utilized. It wasn't so much obvious, but more so looked as though it wasn't from how the other student wrote before. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's like, even in Spanish, there's still like a certain flow a student has. And it's kind of weird for a student to go from having some like breakdowns here and there, some like mistakes that you know from their first paper and how they would progress. You're like, oh, okay. To writing like an almost perfect paper out of nowhere, you're just like, something's not sitting well. It's like one thing I did when I was in AP Spanish was my friend slash teammate, who was also a valedictorian, he was really good at Spanish. He wasn't a native speaker, but he was just really good at like following the rules. I would ask him to pure edit, like whenever we had to have a writing assignment, stuff like that. It's like, hey, do you mind pure editing? And like my teacher is like, hey, good, it's awesome that you're improving your work and you're also working on like the pure editing and more reading and more interaction, but also wants you to do as much of your work as possible. I was like, well, if somebody sees mistakes that I'm making, I would like to improve from it too. It just doesn't add up. Sometimes you just have that conversation. You're like, I'm not trying to out myself. I'm also not trying to get my teammate in trouble either.
I can't stop my hands from shaking. Give me a moment.
Having that interaction there, pure editing is an amazing tool though. Yeah, that's what I thought too. And definitely it's utilized in English. And it's not like she was like absolutely against it. She just like, hey, don't have to go too hard on the pure editing. But it probably sounded pretty absolute. How was coaching yesterday? Went pretty well, Mr. Mix. Went pretty well.
Royal blood ruled Guran for generations. Decadent and cruel.
There's times where I was more observing So one of the players brought a camera and a pole to extend probably close to 15 feet to 20 feet above and hold the camera of the phone. And I was trying manning that a bit. See if we could get footage of practice. So we'll see how well that was operated. And then during like breaks in between points during practices, I would try to chime in.
Where is she?
Clapping his hands, yelling, "Good hustle, good hustle." I've been debating like getting like a hat, but then there was one day where I think Saturday was one of those days. I had like a normal like hat, the bill and everything, and I put all my hair under it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you look like an idiot." You look like an absolute idiot. I took it off immediately. Got to the fields. I was like, "Man, it's hot." I asked the assistant coaches. She had almost like one of the sun hats. Definitely get a wide brim hat, like a cowboy hat type thing. Yeah. She had something similar to that.
Oh, Yoon. Oh, you've come back to me.
You waited. Kept yourself in danger.
Oh, you stubborn.
What level of students are you
Where would I go
teaching
without you
English
tell
to,
me?
Dr. Devon Station?
Anyway.
Not a baseball hat. Those just keep the sun out of your eyes. Got you. Wide brim hats are wonderful.
Yes, well, you're a lucky fool, I'll give you that.
Lorath here sent this one to find you. They need your help getting into the palace.
There's an old escape
Also,
tunnel
Nix, I hope you had a
The
great
entrance is in
rest of
caverns
your
nearby.
evening yesterday.
behind an alcove marked
How
with
was
7
Titan
seals
Souls?
crossed.
Was it Titan Souls?
Twin
College
silver
level, but I
stone
get a lot of
edge.
high school students as well.
Press
Oh,
the
that's
left
pretty cool.
arrow to open the
Almost like a
Cover
what is it called? Dual enrollment or AP
Wanderer,
related students?
thank you. Take care
Or
of
is it
yourself.
a totally different program to help them get to college?
Hiya!
They gutted Explosive Conk. Did you start over? I gave up on Titan Quest and it started PoE.
That's not tough.
It was awful. I have to find a new league start. Oh no, I'm sorry.
You know, when we first met, I assumed this connection you have with Lilith would lead you to darkness, as it has Elias. But after the good you've done here,
Likely for the most part they're juniors or seniors, but occasionally you'll probably see a freshman or I say they have to be like super advanced in their like, I guess it comes down to the school they go to, because I know some of my teammates, they had AP like flexibility in their AP classes and dual enrollment classes since they were freshman year. For my high school, only was welcomed like one AP class and stuff like that. Excuse me, by the way.
I have to find the ring, but how to... yes. I was devastated to hear my uncle perished in Goran. But
To be frank, I didn't give up on Titan Quest. I just put it down because I wasn't in the mood for it right now. I got you.
I'm little used defending myself, but if you could take me to search the ruins in Desolation's Reach, I'd be most grateful. My family used to have a home there, and he buried it for safekeeping. Bit of a paranoid old man, really.
I'll meet you there.
Oh, thank you. I do hope it's still there. It would mean so much to me.
Mostly juniors and seniors, sometimes in the early level classes, sophomores, which can be entertaining. Oh, that's interesting. I like that perspective. That's pretty cool. Alright, looks like we're good. Go down here. Learn as much from them as they do me, hopefully. I'm still chuckling at the student who's turned in both a ChatGPT paper and a paper on why it's bad. Or the faults in utilizing it. I don't know if faults is the right word. The dangers? There is an open spot here. We could go for that real quick. You might not send me. Oh no, you're gonna put an opening right there. I could smell it. I could smell it. You're a maniac, maniac. Da, 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 da. Like 80% of my classmates use ChatGPT for college. Is it effective, Totes? Do you know? Are you one of those classmates? Totes is like, how dare you ask that of me? I'm the one they ask for help. Yes, I am. If the code runs, the code runs. Pop goes the weasel. Grave dust. Dodge chance 2.1. Teacher can recommend it because they also use it. That's hilarious. Dude, it was confusing when it came for like studying computer science because they're like the only help that we welcome. Don't rely on Google. Use Stack Overflow, but don't rely completely on using Stack Overflow. And you're not allowed to have somebody help you with your homework or projects, mostly projects. I was just like, what kind of advice is this? What am I hearing?
While we were in the city, I was thinking on Elias's plans. Which of the lesser evils he means to summon.
I think Stack Overflow is the best if you know how to narrow your search down to what you need.
His goal is likely Juriel or Andariel.
At least you're honest with it.
Juriel feeds off physical pain.
Stack Overflow is like a computer science forum.
If Elias succeeds, many more
public forum.
fate.
Also, Chegg is your best friend. Whoever advised that has never coded in their life. Program is a lot of Google. Dude, it was brutal. It was brutal. I was just constantly. It was a different type of teaching style. First of all, with computer science, as like learning it for the first time, and I was just like trying to learn it like it was like a biology or a chemistry or a physics class, and I'm just like, something is not clicking. And the amount of off-time practice, I had no clue that that's what I needed to be investing in. And my off time was more geared towards full-time job and frisbee and maybe 3 hours of sleep. And then homework. And the project on top of the homework. And you're just like copium to the max. Oh, we just had a 20k crit. 80% Google, 20% looking for the missing. Fox to semicolon. 20% crying! Yes, dude! Yes! Yes! It used to get so bad for me. I would just be like on the brink of tears. And I have 3 hours left. 3 hours left until it's due. I'm already late for night shift. I just like, you know what? I guess we're lying in this bed. It was rough, man. I was sleep deprived so hard. I would come into class already like head on the table because I did not sleep from night shift. But I would also mostly be in my professor's office to get like more help.
I'm not ready.
7% Google, 10% looking for the tiniest syntax error, 20% crying. And then like we were assigned partners in class. Chilled enemies hit by your grenade skills have a chance to double your crit chance to be instantly frozen. Like that sounds cool and all, but I don't know, man. Also, the basic stats hold up pretty well compared to my previous item. Partner programming in class was awful. My partner was the dumbest blockhead in the world. Literally 6 weeks in and couldn't end his lines with a semicolon. He and I both gave up and just let me do the assignments. Honestly, don't mind the AI use. It's good for helping with those tricky mistakes that no one ever talks about. Just sometimes the argument can go in a circle if not worded right. Oh, that's fair. That's completely understandable. It's good because there's an aspect where you do more damage to stun, immobilize, frozen enemies, but they are each a multiplier, so a single item can give like a 3 times multiplier. I'm trying to think if I don't have any grenade skills besides maybe my dash, and that's because the only reason that I would have that is because I'm one of my no, this one. So I drop a smoke grenade. So I wonder if that procs it. The smoke grenade at the end of my dash. But I also have to be fighting chilled enemies too. Well, I get plus 18 intelligence and bonus damage to injured enemies.
Twin sabers, just as Oyun described.
You're a maniac, maniac.
Wait, do you hear that? Voices.
Why do we stay here? Need more prey, more meat.
That chonky walk.
And you will have it once Elias has finished his grand work.
What work?
You will see soon, bro. The seeds we have sown will bear fruit. Gulwan will be reborn, and so will...
But work.
Elias, he is poised to summon Andariel into the world. Her power will lift us to new heights. And of course, you will have more meat.
I want to watch.
Certainly, great bro. You will be the guest of honor.
Andariel, the maiden of anguish. That is the lesser evil he means to summon. Heavens help us.
Here's what his thought process is, seeing me loot random chests in front of him. You're like, hey man, that's absolute trash. be like, nah, I wouldn't use that. Looks like nothing too crazy. Alright, let's go through. Zandacity, how are you doing? Happy hump day to you. Oh yeah, since launch day passed, did you end up pulling the trigger on Diablo at all? I heard Diablo also has had a historical rate of hours played within the first couple of days of launch. I think they incorporate some of the early access hours too. It's like over 93 million hours total played. It's like, god dang. Not yet. Been busy with work. How's work been treating you, man? Oh yeah, we're going back in there. My bubble's still up. Alright, cool. No stagger. What is this tracking, man? Oh, I pressed it too late. Ouch. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, that slow is brutal, man. Good stagger. It's so boring, relatively easy job, just hard to focus, so I will zone out for a long time. Thinking about applying other places. What type of place will you think? Something relative similar to your current job, but like a bit more busy, more like having you more. Gotta hop into a meeting with a student right real fast, lurk for a bit, have fun. Was really nice chatting. Of course, I hope the meeting goes well, and I should be on for at least the next 2 hours. So hopefully everything goes well for you. Well, at most the next 2 hours. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. I hope your meeting goes really well.
Look at all this. An archive of the forbidden, handpicked by Elias himself. He must be
I just imagine like my teacher happens to be watching Twitch on their phone and they type that in,
where the ritual will take place.
or their laptop. Like, hey, going into a meeting right now. Student's just right there. It's like, are you on Twitch? Who are you watching?
I recognize many of these books. You must have stolen them from the Roderick vault. Don't tell me you were meddling in the Roderick vault. I put a seal on his quarters for a reason. The fool thought he could use their power against the prime evils. Fight fire with fire. I gave him an ultimatum. Stop or leave the Heradrim. You know the rest.
The prophecy is unfolding before my eyes. I was right to act on
Current job isn't really applicable to any other places. Highly specific work. Would probably try to get an engineering job again. Used to be a research engineer. Nice on that.
our
Amy the Gaming Princess. Hi chat and streamer. Hello Amy. Happy hump day to you. And also I appreciate the follow. I hope you like Fox emotes.
suffering in this city of anguish. And
How are you doing today, Amy?
will feed on her. Andariel's power will be ours to wield against the other lords of hell. If more must die to see it come to pass, so be it. I will not fail you, Mother.
Andariel, chained to the heart of Gul'ran. Her evil will not stay contained here. It will drown the land in suffering.
This is beyond.
Decided to cave in and buy Diablo 4. Never played any Diablo before. Enjoying it so far. What about you? How's your day? Day's going pretty well. Pretty solid.
Give him one, and so he found it in Lilith.
Nothing too crazy. And been enjoying more Diablo.
This.
Now is our chance to make
Fun fact box.
before things get even worse.
Ondario is the demon who killed all the rogues in D2.
The summoning will
God
take place in
dang.
the Temple of the Primes in Mount Sibo. Now to find a way out. Knowing Elias, he would have had an escape route in case things didn't go his way. Behind the bookcase. I guess that's the
But I've been enjoying this game a solid amount. I'm definitely not a veteran in any sort. But it's been pretty fun. I do like playing on a higher difficulty. Let's just sell some stuff. This is Revenge. That means I should have finished my Resurrection playthrough with El Rey. Oh wow, nice. Let's see what we got. We'll wait on that. What class are you playing as, Amy? Andara's in the Necromancer. What level you got it so far? What am I doing? I started about 5 hours ago, and you're at level 19. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Chilled, ultimate damage, stun. Let's see. Basic skill damage, all stats, crowd control damage. 22. 1 second.